Hello guys, what is going on? So these two devices are budget smartphones, the Oppo A12 and the Tecno Pouvoir 4. Both of them have quite some few similarities and noticeable differences. They are both 3GB of RAM and a 32GB of internal storage. Both devices are very good and well performed. So the aim of today's comparison is to help someone be familiar and make a good choice, so you know which one is better or which one should you buy at the end of this video. But before I continue, please click on the subscribe button. It is exactly where your thumb is and it's totally free. Thank you very much. This is the Oppo A12, a value for money smartphone. If you want to talk about the design, the build of the Oppo A12 is solid. It comes in two colors, the black and the blue color. I have the blue color and it flaunts a 3D diamond blaze design that would definitely attract smartphone lovers. Of course, it is eye-catchy. This phone is the company's latest entry-level smartphone. It weighs 165 grams, relatively light, and is a one-hand usage smartphone. The Tecno Pouvoir 4 is obviously larger than the Oppo A12. If you haven't seen the review of the Tecno Pouvoir 4, see links below this video. It is a battery-focused smartphone and the successor to last year's Pouvoir 3 device. This is the Ice Jadeite color. On the left, you'll find the volume rocker and the power button on the Tecno Pouvoir 4. On the A12, it is just the power button. On the right, you have the dual nano SIM and the volume rocker on the A12. At the bottom, you have the single firing speaker available on both devices, a micro USB port, a 3.5 headphone jack and a noise cancelling microphone. On the front, the A12 has a Gorilla Glass 3 screen protection for its screen. It is a 6.22 inches water drop display. The Pouvoir 4 is a 7 inches water drop notch display. So testing the color reproduction, both of them are IPS LCD display and a 720p resolution. The A12 has a 276 pixels per inch density with a resolution of 720 by 1520 pixels. The Pouvoir 4 is a 720 by 1640 pixel resolution with 246 pixels per inch density. YouTube videos are limited to 720p on both devices, but looking at the picture quality of both phones, the A12 is well performed over the Pouvoir 4. Both of them have 16 million colors, but when it comes to cinematic viewing experience, the Pouvoir 4 is preferred. 7 inches is massive enough to consume media content. When it comes to performance, both of them are Mediatek Helio processors. The A12 is an octa-core processor clocked at 2.35 GHz and 1.8 GHz. The Pouvoir 4 is a quad-core processor that is clocked at 2.0 GHz. It sports the Helio A22 chip, while the A12 sports the Helio P35 system on chip. Both of them are 3GB of RAM and a 32GB of internal storage, which can be expanded up to 128GB with a micro SD card. So which smartphone outperforms the other? The P35 of the Oppo A12 or the A22 of the Tecno Pouvoir 4? Let's start with the boot up test, so we can know which smartphone boots up faster to the home screen. The Oppo A12 boots up in exactly 20 seconds, while the Pouvoir 4 boots up 2 seconds later. So launching applications on both devices, which one is the fastest? Starting with the Google Play Store app. Yes, the Pouvoir 4 is the first to launch and load up as well. Next app is the Facebook application. The Oppo A12 launches and loads up first. Next app to launch is the Instagram application. Yes, they both launch same time. The Pouvoir 4 loads up faster than the A12. Next up is the Facebook Messenger app. It's almost a tie, but the bigger screen wins. Launching the Google Search app. The A12 is the fastest over the Pouvoir 4. The last app to launch is the YouTube app. Yes, the Pouvoir 4 launches first, but the A12 loads up faster than the Pouvoir 4. At this point, both devices have same processing speed. But when it comes to fingerprint unlock test, the A12 is faster than the Pouvoir 4. For gaming, both devices come with the PowerVR G8320 graphic chip on board, thanks to the 3GB of RAM available on both devices. Gaming on the Pouvoir 4 is quite enjoyable over the A12 because of the massive 7 inches display. The battery available on the A12 is a 4230 mAh battery. The Pouvoir 4 sports a massive 6000 mAh battery. There is no fast charge support on both devices, but the best preferred battery is the 6000 mAh battery of the Tecno Pouvoir 4. It's a battery king and obviously lasts longer than the A12. And this is one major aspect to always look out for when choosing a smartphone. Another major lookout is the camera ability. The A12 is the dual camera build-up of a 13MP primary camera and a 2MP depth sensor. The Pouvoir 4 is the quad camera build-up of a 13MP main camera lens a 2 megapixel macro, a 2 megapixel depth and a QVGA lens. But when it comes to having the best picture quality, colors are defined and remains unchanged on the A12 image. The Pouvoir 4 lacks accurate color reproduction. They both shoot 1080p videos at 30 frames. The Oppo A12 is detailed, retaining the object color over the Pouvoir 4. On the front, the A12 is 5 megapixel camera lens. The Pouvoir 4 sports an 8 megapixel camera lens. They both have decent image qualities and clarity. The Oppo A12 is priced at 58,000 naira or $150. The Pouvoir 4 is available at 55,000 or $142. The difference is about $8 or 3,000 in naira. So which one should you buy at this price point? If you're out there looking for a smartphone that is well performed, unique in style and also value for money, the Oppo A12 ticks all the boxes in terms of features without boring a hole in your pocket. But if you love your smartphones big and also needing a long-lasting battery phone, the Tecno Pouvoir 4 is a smart choice, cheaper than the A12 and also bigger too. There are no lags on both smartphones. Multitasking and app switching is smooth on both devices. But if I was to make a choice, my wallet is what speaks at this point. Both devices are good budget smartphones. But at this price point, you also have the Infinix Hot 9 and the Hot 9 Play, or the new Tecno Spark 5 and the Camon 15A to choose from. None of them is a bad choice at all. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll drop a link in this video description so you can check out other budget smartphones.